Hello, buddy. Welcome back to Airport in the Game of League of Legends. I'm the Strategy Professor. Doing a little Janna action here, just reading the chat. This is a tough one for Janna because our team doesn't have a great way to get to Kog'Maw, and I'm pretty sure Lulu Kog'Maw is going to outscale Triss Janna. It's close, but I think Kog'Maw is going to win. With like Lulu Kog is just so oppressively strong. What's up, Mike? Hope you had a good day, friend. Yeah, they're gonna let you buy a skin with the new IP and Blue Essence that's basically Warwick who wears like Earth's skin. That's from like Season 1 or Season 2, I think. For Earth Day, which was their way of doing like April Fool's Day. Because everyone thought that Earth was going to be an actual champion. Or they were saying that it was going to be a champion. I think that was Season 1. It's going to be like a manatee riding a... I don't know, just some kind of manatee champion. And then it wasn't. But they released a couple of skins. So you've got Earth Warwick, and I think Earth Rider Corki was also part of that same event. So yeah, I think it's a pretty rare skin. Yeah, they're going to let you buy that with just, like, for a very limited time. I think it's very limited time. For, like, an astronomical amount of IPs. Like, over 100,000 or something, I think. Maybe even more. I don't know. They haven't put an exact price on it. A manatee with a spatula. Is there an Earth? No, Nami wasn't released then, I don't think. I don't think there is an Earth Nami. I don't think. I mean, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Nami wasn't in Season 1. I think she was Season 2 or maybe 3. She was definitely around in Season 3, but she may have been as early as Season 2. I don't know. I mean, Triss Janna is an extremely powerful lane. It's safer than Kog'Maw Lu, but I think that Kog'Maw Lulu has better just raw scaling. If you're just going to stand there and free fire at each other, I think Kog'Maw Lulu is stronger. But a lot of it just depends on who gets the first hit and whose positioning is better. Yeah, that polymorph is just so strong, and then or Whimsy plus picks on Kog'Maw with all of his attack speed. Typically he gets Wits End, which makes picks do even more damage. I think a Wits End rush is actually extremely good on Kog'Maw. I don't see a lot of Kog'Maws doing that, but... Ginsu's is pretty good. Ginsu's is the standard that like good Kog'Maws will often rush. Blade of the Ruined King is absolute trash. Never rush Blade of the Ruined King on Kog'Maw. I mean, it's good later on down the line. It's just not a good first item. It's just not powerful enough. Hurricane's not that great either. I mean, Hurricane is good, but once again, a later item. I think you have to rush either Wits or Ginsu's. Because Hurricane does not apply your W passive, your Arcane Barrage or whatever. It does not apply it to the bolts. It's just a combo with Blade of the Ruined King. Give you some lifesteal, but you're giving up a lot of damage. I think Gensu's... Now, the double proc on Gensu's, it's like every other attack procs your on-hit twice. That does work with your W, so... You know, that's why I think that a build like Wits End Gensu's would be really strong, or Gensu's Wits End. Into something like Bork after that. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a Kog'Maw expert, but... I'm gonna go for wards.
Upon the wind.
Yeah, you don't get all of your IP back from previous seasons. Like this season you'll get your IP back, but from previous seasons you get a certain percentage. Not a lot, but some. Man, we got played there. Dang, they don't even have any items yet. It's not looking good, but a lot of that's because Triss went really, really ham. And Cog doesn't have any mana. I guess he's got enough mana for that, but... I guess that's all that matters, really. Let him push, let him push. Should have let them push. Whatever. Yeah, they can't really contest this. I mean, Lulu's probably right. Is he AFK in the fountain? I don't know. I guess we might get a free win. I mean, I'm not opposed to getting free stuff. If he is AFK, I will report him. Oh, God. That was so close. That's so funny. Our mid laner was talking so much trash to this Renekton early, and Renekton just trashed this chase. I think that's a pretty hard matchup for Renekton, too. Vlad's like, I hate toxic players, and he was talking trash at the beginning. He wasn't what I would call exactly toxic, but he wasn't positive. I mean, maybe he's on a loss streak or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty chill with toxic people. Like, I understand that people just have bad days and stuff sometimes. Like, you know, I get frustrated sometimes too. I don't have mana or anything. I don't have mana. If I had more mana, we could have, you know, maybe fought him. What's he buying? He is buying Wits End. Wow, okay, so that's a smart Kog'Maw. Alright. Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, it steals magic resist. So it not only shreds it, but it steals it. So it helps protect you against magical abilities. I mean, Tristana does some magic. Her ultimate, I'm pretty sure, is magic. So I deal a little bit of magic. Oh my god, what? Yeah, see what I'm saying? Wits end, man. Like, I mean, we have a BF Zeal. And he just has a wits end, but it's strong. It's a strong early item on Kog'Maw. I mean, I don't think that he's okay. He's alright right now, but, I mean, I don't think he's like a premier... He's a top 10 AD carry. It depends. I mean, Cog is very dependent on the items that you build and the support that you have with you. You know, if you get the right items and you have a Lulu with you, then, you know, he's probably a top 5 at that point. Whoa, buddy. I mean, I don't have ult. What? She's using that just to farm? Yeah, Wits End is crazy on Kog'Maw. It's so good. People don't get it. I didn't even know you could do that. That's pretty hilarious. I've never seen that before. I need to get this experience. I mean, it looks like we're winning, but the game's not over. I mean, Jace is still trying. He's about to die again, probably, but he's probably auto-filled. I kind of feel sorry for him. I mean, I think we've all been there where we get auto-filled and maybe we're playing something that we shouldn't be playing, that we don't really know very well, and we just get spanked by someone who's playing their main. And then we just never hear the end of it. I mean, if I was Lulu, I wouldn't be happy about that either, but at the same time, it's like, dude, give the guy a break. He's trying. Like, he's not AFK. I think he's trying. I mean, I can't tell. Maybe he is. Like, I can't read their chat. Maybe he is, like, saying, get me out of this. I'm AFK or whatever. Who knows, but... There's a guy that I've started watching recently who I think has some really good content. That I'll bring up. He does mid lane, but he's done like a tips on improving, and he actually had some really good... I always, anytime something has like tips on improving in solo queue, I try to watch it. Just so that I can pass any like new knowledge on to people. Dude, what are we doing? I'm putting that on her so that we do more damage. We gotta get this and get out. Okay, maybe Warwick did AFK, I don't know. But his name's Mid Beast. People probably heard of him. I never heard of him before. He's actually pretty cool. He's very instructive. Friendly guy, very productive. I'm going to try this out here since we're kind of doing very well in this game. As second item. Instead of Redemption, just because it's more reliable than Redemption. Please don't die. What? We're just like inting at this point. Well, apparently you don't know because you're screwing around.
Upon the wound. An enemy has been slain.
Hey, look at that. Now they're only down 3 kills. Like, and they've got a Cog Lulu on their team. You know, like, it's not over. This guy that was 0-5 is now 4-7. Because people are getting too cocky and they think the game's over. The game is not over. Yeah, get this. Yeah, just get out. We don't have Trist. Damn it, we could have had that and gotten a base tower out of it. Why can't we just get middle? Just get middle. Okay. Where's Triss going? Is she getting blue? What? I don't know. Whatever. Just get stuff. Now they might Baron. I've got to try to stall him. I mean, I can't. Like, why was Trist up here getting golems and stuff? Like, I know she was low, but everybody was dead. All you had to do is get towers. I just want to show them that I'm sitting here looking at them so that they stop. I don't want to actually go up and try to fight them. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta rein them in. Like, I wasn't being mean. I wasn't calling people stupid. I was just saying, like, hey, we gotta get it under control. Getting Lulu baited. Okay, if we kill Cog, we're not gonna get him. Alright, let's just get out. Just get out. Yeah, they can't stop Baron. Maybe we can 3-man it. I don't know. Yeah, if Vlad keeps up pressure in the bot lane, I guess that can work. Yeah, they can't really leave. I mean, it's like streaming into their base.
Upon the wind.
Nah, 3-man's not risky. We have full vision of them. You know, they can't. At 24 minutes in the game when we started that, with 6 super streaming into their base, they can't leave. And we had vision all around, and the creeps were giving us vision of them. We saw all of them. If Warwick dives in, even if he gets the Baron, then we have a 4v5 in their base with 3 inhibitors down, and we can just win the game. Get that super buff on all of them. They, like, the minions can just kill the base. All we have to do is just not die. And all these supers, like, they can't kill all that. There we go, we got him. It's Vlad. Like, I hate toxic people. Talking trash in all chat, heckling our Renekton early game, who like carried that game really hard early on. Like, cause he not only won his lane, he demoralized the entire enemy team. I'll give hats off to that Renekton because he you know, he said one thing early on and then he just let it go. He didn't freak out because someone talked trash to him early. But yeah. I think that's... I mean, Ignite top is questionable, but against a Jace, that's a really hard lane, so I think that you need to take Ignite, and I do think that taking Doran's Shield also made sense. That's like the ultimate, you know, we're going to fight, but I'm going to be as strong as I possibly can for early game. And, I mean, Renekton's no slouch early game. He's pretty good. So, I don't know that matchup that intricately. I mean, Renekton might have an edge. Renekton's probably one of the better champions you can pick in a Jace early game. So you can close the gap and just trade big time on him. Just crush him. Because he's not going to build any armor. And he doesn't really have that great of a way to fight back. And you heal and he doesn't. So. Honored the Vlad for the TP play. This is Diamond Promos. So yeah, I just got to think about it. It's just another day in the office. Oh, you don't want to get yourself too freaked out thinking about things. I've been Diamond before last season, of course, Diamond 5. It has been a long journey to get back this season. We're not quite back yet, but I'm going to grab a drink really quick and we'll play these promos out. It is kind of late at night, but I don't have anything to do tomorrow, so we'll play it out. We'll see where it goes. I don't want to cliffhanger you until tomorrow. Okay, so let me go grab a drink really quick, use the bathroom, get laced up. If you have any questions or anything, you can dodge in promos, but it's not advisable to dodge in promos. Like, basically what happens is you get a loss, but you don't lose, like, you lose in the series, but you don't lose any of your matchmaking rating. So, for instance, if, I don't know, if we're 2-2 or something like that, and the very last game, if somebody is just like saying straight up, I'm going to throw this game on purpose, like if it just looks astronomically bad, people are arguing, they're picking ridiculous picks and summoners, you know, they're just trolling really hardcore, and you can tell, you know, you've got less than a 20% chance to win the game. Then if you dodge, it would only take you like one more game to get back instead of potentially 2 games. How does YouTube pay work? I mean, it depends. There are several ways you can get paid on YouTube. Advertising revenue is not very much, honestly. I mean, I have 12,000 subs, and just full disclosure, I make like $8 a day or something on ad revenue at 12,000 subs. So I get about 6.5 or 7,000 page views per day, like total on the channel. So it's not a lot. It's not a lot. And then people can also donate. Like, they have a super chat system where people can donate for super chat. I have it disabled because they take 30% of anything that people donate on that, and I just run it through PayPal. So the vast, vast majority of any income that I make on this channel is from the generous donations of people, coaching videos, memberships, for the Tuesday night members night, and the voting on champions that people want to see me play, the Discord, all that stuff. All of that is much, much better. Like, YouTube revenue is not much at all unless you are, like, getting, you know, hundreds of thousands of views every day. Twitch is the same deal. You don't, I mean, most people make their money on Twitch through Twitch subs, which is kind of like my membership program, but I offer more benefits in those Twitch subs. But yeah, most people, it's the ad revenue is negligible. It's all about the subs. The subs and donations. I think Twitch probably pays out similar. I mean, YouTube pays you 55% of the ad revenue that you generate on the channel. So it's not like they're keeping all your ad revenue. You just don't get a lot. But it depends. As you go up in viewers more and more, it depends on the kinds of viewers that you get to. You know, ads will give you more money if it's like people in America or people of a certain age or whatever, or you have a certain kind of channel. Like, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. But YouTube tries to get you as much money as they possibly can because they get a 45% cut. But you just tell them, hey, I want ads. And they're like, okay. And they go find you ads that are appropriate for your channel, for your viewers. And they try to get the best price they can possibly get. So they work really hard for you. YouTube's doing the best they can to give you money. Without lowering their rate. I think 45% is fair for considering they do everything except for the content creation. They give me the platform, they go find the ad revenue people, they do all the bookkeeping. You know, I think that's fair. I think Twitch probably has a similar payout, although I don't know for sure. Subs for me, I run a sub system that's very different. This will be the last thing, and then I'm going to take that break, and then we'll see how this series plays out. I just started doing this last month. I just designed my own membership system where you can find a link in the description if you want, and this is a good chance to bring it up here if people haven't heard of this. I'm going to make a video about it on the channel, but basically, I just run it through PayPal. There's a link right here. If you're interested, I'll tell you about it here in a second. If you're interested, you just look at the bottom, click on it. You set up a PayPal account. It takes like 30 seconds. It's super simple. It's just $5 a month. That's less than a quarter a day. And there's no sign-up fees. There's no contracts. There's no cancellation. If for some reason in a few months from now you really need that $5 per month, like you're really strapped, you can always cancel if you want to. But so that's it. It's really simple to do. And what I offer on my channel for that, and the reason that I started doing this is people wanted all these services that I can't reasonably do for free. For, you know, the 10,000 plus subscribers that I have. I just can't do it for free. I can't give everybody coaching sessions. I can't, you know, let everyone play with me all the time, all of that stuff. I just can't do it for free. I already spend like 10 hours a day on the channel, both with streaming and creating videos and just polishing up different stuff, putting in timestamps, all that. So I just can't do it for free. So back in February, I started offering $20 for coaching sessions, $20 if you want to see me play your favorite champion live during stream and give you some commentary on it. I can do that. But I know everyone doesn't have 20, so I just added this $5 a month. Nothing's money walled. All the guides are still free. The playlist, the stream, all of that's still free. It's just this extra little bit of content just to reward people that want to support the channel, that really like, you know, what the channel stands for. They've learned a lot out of it. They've gained a lot of elo, or they just, you know, like the way that I run stuff here. A good clean stream for the most part, that type of stuff. So what you get for it is a 10% discount on all donation services. So if you want to commission a guide, or if you want to do a coaching session or whatever, it's just 10% off. Access to the member-only Discord. The reason that it's member-only is it just keeps it a lot classier. We keep trolls out of there. And it's just a fun, cool community. I mean, there are other big streamers that have a Discord, but I imagine they don't really interact that much with their streamers. Like I'm a Cutie Pie probably has, you know, 1,000 people in his Discord or something, but he doesn't come in and personally talk to them or hang out or play games with them like I do on Tuesdays. So it's a really, I want to say involved, but that doesn't sound good. It's a really hands-on Discord. Like we have people, we've got Rune helps run the Discord. She's super friendly. Gavin helps out in there. So it's a really friendly, chill community. We keep the trolls out, and I actually go in there on Tuesdays and hang out and then play with people every Tuesday all night. I play with members. We hang out in the Discord. It's a good time. We laugh. We try out new stuff. It's a ton of fun. And then people get to vote on champions that I play on Tuesdays. And then throughout the week as well, when I do play normals, from time to time, I will look at the straw poll here. Not a lot of people voted this week. Which is fine. But that's an option too, is you can vote on champions that you want to see me play. And then when Warhammer 2 comes out, if you want to see me like create some episodes for a particular faction, you can vote on that too. And then you just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com if you have any questions. So that's my membership. So I give you all of that. As far as I know, on Twitch, you don't get commercials on the stream, and you get like an emote or something that you can use in chat. And that's basically it. So that's why I started my own membership system. And Twitch also takes 30% of that. So when you sub to somebody for $5 on Twitch, they're only getting like $3.50 out of it. Whereas on PayPal, you know, I get to keep $4.50 out of it. So PayPal only takes like 10%, 5 to 10% depending on the donation and all that stuff. But yeah, so that's the membership program. If anyone wants to sign up, feel free. We'll get you into the Discord. We'll get you on the champion select or on the poll if you want. We'll play with you on Tuesdays. I'm gonna go grab a drink really quick. I think that was it for the comments here. Hey, thanks, Talith. Yeah, there's about 44 people or so on stream. They can donate through YouTube, but once again, YouTube does it where they're going to take, 30% of your donations. That's why I run donations through PayPal too. And I have a link for if you just want to donate directly to me, you don't want to be a member, whatever, you just want to throw, $5 or $10 my way because you just really like the content or whatever. Then I have a link for that as well too, for donations down here. And it's just $20 for a coaching session or $20 for me to play your favorite champion as well, if you're interested in that. So I don't do it. Yeah, no problem, Brian. So yeah, so that's, I used to do it directly through YouTube, and they changed their policy back in March. So I used to run it all through YouTube because that, you know, then the it makes the tax forms a lot easier because the donations and the ad revenue come from the same place. So I wanted it to be that way. And they used to only take 10%. But once they started taking 30%, I'm like, no, it's not fair. They're not doing anything for that extra 20%. All they do is give you a shiny, like, colored text or something. That's not worth 20%. The 45%, like I said, for ad revenue, that's fair because they're doing a lot of work for that. But the extra 20% is not worth it. So that's when I switched over to PayPal. Okay. So I'll be back in just a second. I'm going to grab a drink really quick, use the bathroom really fast. I will read your comments, and then we'll come back and we'll see if we get these promos here. I think I have been playing really well for the last week or so. I think I've been playing some good League of Legends, some smart League of Legends, and I've, you know, figured out the champions that are going to work here in this meta. The itemization, all that. I think I've got this meta solved, so I need to really take advantage of that and get as many wins as I can. So we'll see if we can close it out here. Okay, but I'll be back in just a minute. Oh, did I turn off the Janna VOD? I don't remember. I know I was VODing that, I think. I did not turn off the Janna VOD. Okay, I'll turn off the Janna VOD. Thank you very much for the VOD. I'll see you next time.